Guys, it's Horror Fanatic here, and I'm sorry for the lack of content. I've just been really busy lately with school and stuff, and school's around the corner, so I didn't really have the chance to upload, and also kind of running out of ideas, but I'm still gonna do my best, everything I possibly could to keep uploading for you guys. Today I just thought I'd share with you guys this Ed Gein, a film about Ed Gein, played by Steve Railsback, which is obviously based on a true story. I'm pretty sure if you're into serial killer stuff, I'm pretty sure everybody knows who Ed Gein is. This is the man that inspires. This is the guy that inspires so many horror films like the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Silence of the Lambs, and other horror films, Psycho, and But yeah, here's the film Ed Gein. I believe it came out in, of course, I like the cover art. Of course, you like the human skin, and also if you're familiar with Ed Gein, he had belts of nipples. He had a lampshade of human skin. He had a head in his freezer and all these kind of stuff. It's really disturbing stuff. There's even a footage where there's this woman upside down, gutted, split open, basically naked. There's a notorious photograph of it. It's pretty graphic, pretty hard to look at. It's obviously been black and white. Of course, it here says before Dahmer, before Gacy, there was Ed. Of course, I like the cover art. This was basically before Ed Gein was probably one of the most prolific serial killers in U.S. history, in American history. There's not really much Ed Gein adaptations. There's only this one, and there's one with Kane Hodder. I have not seen that one, but I heard nothing but terrible things about that film, so I really don't have any interest in watching that. But of course, here it says before there was a term serial killer, there was Ed. So of course it says here, based on the true story of America's first famous serial killer, everyone in small Plainfield, Wisconsin thought Ed was just a little different, a local oddity, but Ed was tormented and haunted by years of family abuse and repression, which led to the brutal murders and mutilations of countless victims and corpses in a remote farmhouse filled with the stench of death. Ed is driven to do unstoppable acts to his victims, acts that had become legend and the basis for future films like Psycho and the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. But yeah, here's shots from the film itself. I'm gonna be honest, I wasn't the biggest fan of this film. I don't know. One of my friends recommended me to watch this because again, I said it before, I'm fascinated with serial killers. I don't condone what they do, but I just thought I really had interest in watching this. I don't regret buying it. I got it for a cheap price. I got it for $5, I believe. I just wanted to give it a shot because this film wasn't streaming anywhere, so I just wanted to buy the movie. I think the film is all right, but I think the film is just a little bit boring for me. I have to be honest with it. It is I don't know, just besides Steve Railsback himself, I thought he was the only good thing about this film. The rest of the characters were just, the acting wasn't that good. It was just a little bit boring. I think they could have done more with the Ed Gein storyline. I just felt like there was more to tell about Ed Gein. Of course, I do like that they talk about his relationship with his mother, how his mother was very religious, and Ed Gein really loved his mom, and she really obeyed his mom, and when his mom died, it was a really huge blow to him, and her mom was very, she was very controlling of Ed Gein. And of course, there's even a scene where Ed Gein is dancing in human skin, dancing in the moonlight with the chainsaw swinging. Is pretty sickening stuff to see. Of course, they do some things right, but there's just some things that I felt like they could have done more. I don't know, it's just the film. I will say the film paces itself well. It doesn't feel like a long film. It is pretty short. I believe it's 1 hour and maybe 20 to 30 minutes. I haven't seen it in a while. I think I saw it 2 months ago. I'm gonna rewatch it sometime again just to give it another shot. As of right now, I would give this a 5 out of 10. I don't hate the film. I just think it's a little bit boring for me. I'm sorry. I do like the ending where like they show like of course the scene where Ed Gein captures one of the family's victims' mom, and like she's hung upside down. She's like gutted, split open like a deer, and it's just pretty graphic, gnarly, disturbing stuff. Of course, Ed Gein made a lot of stuff made out of human skin, which this is the guy that inspired Leatherface. Of course, I'm not gonna say that like he's an icon or anything like that. But this guy inspired so many horror films. This is the reason. Because of this guy, we got Texas Chainsaw Massacre, we got Silence of the Lambs, we got Psycho, and all these other classic horror films. Again, I'm not saying that he deserves praise or respect or anything like that, because he's an evil motherfucker. Yeah, this is my review on Ed Gein. I really do hope at some point in the future we get another film adaptation of Ed Gein, but a better one. I do think this film is a mixed bag for me. I think it's okay. I don't think it's a piece of shit or anything like that, but as of right now, I would give it a 5 out of 10. I think Steve Railsback as Ed Gein was pretty good. He portrayed the character pretty good. I just think the acting, apart from Steve Railsback, was not very good, and just the story, I don't know, just the atmosphere, I just didn't like the atmosphere at all, and just, I don't know, but it's an okay film. I don't think it's a piece of shit. It's a 5 out of 10 for me. Again, if you're into serial killer stuff, I would definitely maybe give this a shot. If you don't like it, that's cool. There's another one with Kane Hodder. Haven't watched that one. I might do so, but yeah, this is my review for Ed Gein, played by Steve Railsback. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and as always, I'll catch you in the next one, guys. Take care.